अब तक के सेशंस में हमने सारे अकाउंटिंग टर्म्स तो समझ लिए। ड्राइंग क्या होता है, कैपिटल का कंसेप्ट, वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ एसेट्स, प्रॉफिट लॉसेस, एवरीथिंग। बट नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज, क्वेश्चन किस तरह से आता है? So in today's session, we will be decoding the mindset of question paper. Hello everyone and welcome back to the commerce element. Today's session, we will be discussing what type of questions actually come for a 3 or a 4 markers from the topic basic accounting terms. Starting with the first question, the question can be something like this. Classify the following into various types of assets. And certain items are given like land, bank balance, stock, goodwill, machine, cash in hand, advertisement expenditure, debtors, furniture, bills receivable, building and trademark. And the question is asking you to classify them into different types of assets. Now in this session where we discuss all the types of assets, we discuss that there are basically 3 categories of assets. And ये जो भी items दी है वो 3 categories में categorize होगी. So how to categorize them या how to write answer number 1? You will be making one table. Accounts के teachers को table बहुत अच्छा लगता है. And so you will be making the table. Like this, you will make the table and will name it as table showing classification of assets. And one by one, you go on picking the item from this and drop it in the relevant column. So starting with land. जो भी item लेते जाते हो, go on scratching it so that कोई भी item miss नहीं हो जाए. So land, we know it's a fixed asset and it is a tangible kind of fixed asset. So tangible asset के column में drop करो. Then next is bank balance. Bank balance is your current asset as it goes on fluctuating. Then the next term is stock. Stock again is your current asset and you will drop it in current asset wala column. Then the next item is goodwill. Goodwill is your fixed and intangible asset and thus you will drop it here. Then the next item is machine. Machine is your fixed and tangible asset. So you will drop it over here. Next item is cash in hand. Daily value change होती है and thus cash in hand is your current asset. Then the next item is advertisement expenditure. जब भी कभी asset में कोई expenditure वाली item आए, that means it is your fictitious asset. Advertisement expenditure. Then the next item is debtors. Debtors are your current asset. So you will place debtors over here. Then next is furniture. Furniture is your tangible fixed asset. Bills receivable. Bills receivable are your current assets. You will drop it in current assets section. Then building is your fixed and tangible asset. So you will drop it here. And the last one is trademark. Trademark is your fixed intangible asset. And like this, whatever terms are given, वो सारी terms को column बना के 3 basic categories of assets में bifurcate करो. Fixed, current and fictitious. Again fixed assets को 2 subcategories में bifurcate करो. Tangible and intangible. And यहाँ से items को pick करते जाओ and relevant column में drop करते जाओ. It can be every 3 right items you can get 1 mark. Yeah, every 4 right items you can get 1 mark. And it is very easy to score full marks out of this type of question. Moving on to the second question, which says that classify the following into assets, liabilities, incomes and expenses. This time the classification is to be done in 4 categories: assets, liabilities, incomes and expenses. Items given are bank loan, sales, rent, patents, sale of machine, creditors, purchase, tools and equipments, stock, bank overdraft, that is bank OD. And all these items are to be bifurcated into these 4 categories. Again, as a part of answer, we will be making the table. So, answer number 2 and the table. You will name the table as table showing classification, and you will make the columns of assets, liabilities, incomes and expenses. Again, you will go on picking the items from here and drop them in the relevant column. So, bank loan pay karna as a liability, and thus you will drop it in liabilities column. The next item is sales. Sales is your revenue, but here we don't have revenues column, we have directly incomes column. So sales से हमें income होती है, and the sales will be considered a part of income. Then next you have rent. शॉप रखोगे तो रेंट तो पे करना पड़ेगा, and thus rent is your expense. Then the next item is patents. Patents are your intangible assets. But here we have not categorized assets. We simply have assets. So we will drop patents over here. Then the next item is sale of machine. Machine sale करोगे तो आपको पैसा मिलेगा. And the sale of machine is your income. So sale of machine. Drop it in incomes column. Then next is creditors. आपने जिनसे उधार माल लिया है वो creditors को पे करना तो बनता है, and thus creditors are your liabilities. Then next is purchase. Purchase करोगे तो खर्चा तो करना पड़ेगा, पैसा तो पे करना पड़ेगा, and thus purchase is your expense. Then the next one is tools and equipments. Tools and equipments are your assets. So tools and equipments, you will drop it in assets column. Next is stock. Stock is your asset. So you will drop it in assets column. The next is bank overdraft. Bank overdraft you can take it as short term period के लिए बैंक ने जो आपको लोन दिया है, and वो short term period का लोन repay करना is a liability, and thus bank overdraft या bank OD is your liability. And like this we are done. So again, by preparing the table of classification, you can classify all these items into 4 things asked: assets, liabilities, incomes and expenses, and you will be able to get full marks out of this. So I hope whatever we have discussed in this series of basic accounting terms is very much clear to you. If you have any question, any doubt, any query, just ping me in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Until the next session, stay tuned and goodbye.